Because of something that I recently noticed on a museum's website, and I was able to reach out to that museum. Well, because of that, they have been able to update their website, and I'm super excited that just something that me personally, I find myself just small and insignificant, and the fact that I was able to find something out and get it changed is just super exciting to me. But before we get started, my name is Lynn Fairchild and welcome to my channel. And for those who do not know, one of the things that I like to study is Hans Holbein the Younger. And he was a portrait artist in the early 1500s. Specifically, he was a court painter for King Henry VIII of England. And he did portraits from 1526 to 1528. And then he returned to London in about the early to mid 1530s and continued to be there in London, England until his death in 1543. During Holbein's first stay in London, England, he drew some portraits, including that of the family of Sir Thomas More. And in his portraits, what he would do is he would draw for that particular family portrait, he drew the whole family, but he also drew individual portraits. And he kept a book of all of his portraits that he had drawn, and not just from this time, but other portraits that he drew later on, because he would first quickly draw a sketch and then paint a portrait based on that sketch. And it's these sketches that I'm talking about. These sketches can be found at the Royal Collection Trust. So fast forward a couple of centuries to the late 1700s, and there was Francesco Bartolozzi. Bartolozzi was an Italian engraver who worked for King George III. And what he did, among many other things, one of the things he did was he did replicas. He sketched Holbein's work. So Hans Holbein, when he did his sketches in the early 1500s, Bartolozzi did etchings of Holbein's sketches in the late 1700s. We're talking 1797, 1799. Well, these etchings of Bartolozzi's are at the Carnegie Museum of Art. And the thing that got me excited was where I was comparing and contrasting Bartolozzi's work with Holbein's work. And then I noticed that two of the etchings that were at the Carnegie Museum of Art were mislabeled. The Royal Collection Trust had one portrait listed as Anne Cresacre. She was in the portrait of Sir Thomas More and his family. But the Carnegie Museum of Art just had her labeled as Portrait of a Woman. Another lady that was in Sir Thomas More's family portrait was Margaret Giggs. However, and that sketch is also with the Royal Collection Trust, but the Carnegie Museum of Art with Bartolozzi's etching just had her listed as Mother Jak. So that's where I got super excited, because Holbein had these two sketches. They're with the Royal Collection Trust, saying who they are, that they're Anne Cresacre and Margaret Giggs. And you can also see them in the Sir Thomas More portrait, but then the Carnegie Museum of Art had them mislabeled, and so I was able to reach out to the museum, but then I got super excited because the assistant to the curator emailed me back within 24 hours of my original email, and I was able to provide information and the links to the different museum websites to verify what I saw as far as what Bartolozzi's work, what it should have been categorized as, and they were able to update their website. And I noticed today that their website has officially been updated. And so now the Carnegie Museum of Art is now showing that instead of Portrait of a Woman, she is Anne Cresacre, and instead of Mother Jak, she is Margaret Giggs. So I am just super excited. That's something that I was able to discover, point out, and I was able to get it fixed. So just thank you so much to the assistant curator at the Carnegie Museum of Art for getting back to me so promptly and actually taking a chance on a nobody and actually following up, and I was able to change something on a museum's collection, and so I'm just super excited. So thank you for following along with my little journey here, and if you enjoyed this video and would like to watch more of my videos, please follow the links on the side of the page. Please select thumbs up that you like the video. It helps with the algorithm. If you have questions or comments, please post them below, and please click subscribe and ring the bell to be updated when new videos come out.